name is Luis, and I make sounds and lots of other things, right? Sounds is one of the things I enjoy the most doing. So I wanted to talk about a little bit about my latest album, which is Wild at Heart. Wild at Heart is volume 3 of a series of short albums I'm putting out since last year. These series are called super short pop pills because they're meant to be that, straightforward songs to the point, no matter which length. They can be super short, they can be longer, they can be kind of interludes. We don't care. We only care that they're good and they make sense within the body of work that they belong to. That said, this new album is quite special to me because it was like an unexpected gift almost. Something weird happened to me. We were in lockdown, as we know, and we know what happened this early this year, so no need to explain again. But I was in lockdown and I was worried in the beginning because I couldn't write. I couldn't, usually I'm always making songs all the time. Um, People who know me know that I work quite fast. I like to make songs and I do it quite quickly. But something happened and I couldn't write a song. I wasn't inspired at all. I was very, very down. Rightfully so, I think. But that wasn't normal. I started to get worried about it. I've always known that having the ability or the skill or whatever it is that allows you to be able to write a song, is not given. It is a gift, and that comes from somewhere else or someone else or something else that don't belong to this I don't know, material world we live in. Is something else, and so it's not something that I can, or I think anyone can control. It happens and it's like magic, and a magic can happen or not. And I've always been aware that maybe someday I won't be able to write a song again. So that's why I try to work and do as much as I can. And I just thought that. I thought, okay, this is it. My time has come and my inspiration is gone, and this is it. And okay, at least I've done a lot. I've always think that. Um, Obviously, there were much bigger problems, so it was like, okay. And then slowly, not slowly, but one day, we were, I think, we had been in lockdown for a month. I was alone, of course. I hadn't seen anyone for weeks, and I got inspired to do the first song in this the first song I did for this album when I didn't know it was going to be an album, and it was "Hold Me Until Midnight" when this is over. It was like a very nostalgic song, and but with a little hint of hope. And first of all, I was happy because I have written a new song again, which I seriously thought it wasn't going to happen. Um, I'm being dramatic, but I really thought, okay, maybe I could do it anymore. Um, so I was happy because I had the song. Then I thought, okay, this new song. Maybe if I release it, I can help in any way. In two ways, I can give something new to people who like my music, um, and maybe I can give it to help find a cure for this new thing and all that. So that's what I did. I released it, and all the profits from the song were going to be for helping finding a cure. And what happened to the song is some people liked it, and I liked it. It made me feel good. It made me feel up in a time when I wasn't up at all. So once again, I discovered, or I rediscovered the power of music and what it can do to us. And I thought, okay, if this song can lift me up, can lift others up, maybe there is something I can do. I can do more songs, and that's what happened. So I decided I had just released the second volume from my series, so I wasn't. I didn't know if I was going to do another one. That wasn't the plan, really. Um, if it came, good. If it didn't, good too. Um, but I said, okay, I'm gonna try. Let's see if I'm inspired to do more songs apart from this standalone single that I just released, "Hold Me Until Midnight." Um, I did. I started to try new ideas and sounds, and I came with Mask. Yeah, Mask, which is obviously about what it is. I know it's usual in some places in the world, but it wasn't here really. So in the beginning, it was quite weird. Yeah, yeah. To have all, you know, it's weird. So I tried to make this song about meeting again the people we love, and just like take off your mask. You know, I want to kiss you. I want to touch you. I want to feel you. Which of course is something we can do yet, but it's a song, it's fictional, and in a song we can hope for it, and we can hope for the best, basically. So at Mask and Melody Eyes was Melody Eyes is kind of an interlude for Mask. Then I did Wait for You, which was like the first proper single I released from this album, which is like a little pop song that again was connected with the theme or of being apart from each other, like we have been, and waiting to be together again, which is I think like the theme in the whole album. So I had that. I had Mask and Wait for You, and it was. And then I started to write like the core of the album, and when I knew I was making an album, and that was the title track, Wild at Heart, and then I did Vibes, then I did Karma is Only Be When You Are, and then I did the rest, basically. Those three songs, Wild at Heart, Vibes, and Karma, are connected, I think. The thing with them is they are super uplifting and bright, and they put you in a good mood, I think. And that's what I wanted to accomplish. The thing with making music is, as you make more and more, in the beginning it's super simple because you don't know how to do it any other way. So, it's like being a kid and starting to live. As you go along, you learn to do more complex things, and you want to try different things, and sometimes you forget the easy and the fun part. And that's where I wanted to reconnect to with this album. I wanted to forget about necessarily trying new things or trying things differently. I just wanted to do good songs that were uplifting and that made me feel good, and then hopefully made others feel good. I thought this is the only thing I can do in this situation. I can, the world is shit right now, but at least we have music. So that's what those songs were. Title track was basically What at Heart was basically about. It's a thank you song, thank you for putting up with me because I can be hard, and we all can be, and but we have each other. I think it's important to get support from your people. Vibes, Vibes is quite connected to Hold Me Until Midnight in the sense that it's nostalgia song, but not in a bad way. Because songs about times from the past can be can put you down a little bit, if they're about times that are not going back. But if you've seen them about times that I want to go back to that, when we were good, those are the vibes. Let's get back to that. That's what I like, and that's what I think it's enlightening and it's uplifting again. Karma is only a bee when you are. Karma is only a bee when you are. I made a song called "Karma is a Bitch" a couple of years ago, which was about that. Karma is only a bitch when you are. I decided to leave the B and not bitch because I didn't want to make an explicit album just for the sake of it. It's like a party track, but it's not a shady track. It's like, you know, it's a recurring theme in my music that you get what you put out there. So if you're an asshole, you're probably gonna get shit back to you. So don't be an asshole. The thing is, I wasn't thinking about anyone in particular when I wrote that, but nowadays I can apply it to at least a couple of people. Sadly, survive. Survive is kind of this interlude that kind of splits the album in two. It it is after Wait for You, and Wait for You is a. So before moving on to the next part of the album, I wanted to have a little break. It's like a commercial break, but good, and not one that you should go to the bathroom. Um, first time, if there was a vinyl, I think it would be, and there isn't yet. I think it would be a great first song on side B. Um, Again, it's about wanting to go back to a happier time and wanted to recreate that, but not in a sad way. But you know, let's get back to where we were so happy. You know, like the first time. It's one of my faves. This one, first time. Then I did Secrets. Secrets. That's the last track because it wasn't for. It was made apart from my album. It was made for the soundtrack of a book that is coming out later this year. It's not a book of mine, and I did that separately. But I thought, okay, I can put that as the last song on the album, and if it works, I'll leave it there, and if it doesn't, I'll take it out. But it worked, and so it's there. It's kind of like a more classic, classic, yeah, EDM me sound. And then we had the last two songs I wrote that were Lover and A Thousand Suns. Lover was the last song I wrote for this album, and I wrote that. Sorry, taking my notes. In mid-May, which was quite late. You know, an album, you have to finish it. You have to send it to all the platforms. So you need to have everything ready at least 1 month before the release date. So it was quite late, but it was so easy. You know, I just wrote the melody and the lyrics. I recorded, I mixed it, and it was done, and it was like, I like it. And then the next day, I like it a lot, and that's not usual to me because I'm quite self-aware. I know my limitations, and I try not to limit myself, but I know how far I can go. Usually, I don't listen to my music, obviously, because I listen to it a lot when I'm making it. So, but this one is one of the songs that I can listen to again and again, at least for now. Um, and then A Thousand Suns uh, it's a love song. Yeah, I don't want to say anything else about it. The album was released in June for the international or European, I don't know, the music day, basically. Um, and it was the first time in a long time that I didn't have a physical edition for the album. But, you know, shit happens, and hopefully I can do one sometime. I would like to. The thing with this album is I decided that I decided that Lover was going to be like the next. I feel silly saying single, but like the song that I wanted to try to promote and reach more people or whatever. As you may know, if you're listening to this, I'm an independent artist, which means that everything that I don't have any label or help behind. So everything I do, I have to do it myself with my own mediums. So Lover is the one that I'm gonna try to promote with my own mediums, and I did a music video for that, a very summery video, and I think it's quite beautiful and uplifting too. And next thing I would like to do, I have done a couple of new songs uh, after I released the album, so they're new. And I have a Spanish version of Lola, which I like a lot. So next thing I would like to do would be releasing an EP with those two new besides and the Spanish version of Lover and some versions of the song, or I could do like a deluxe edition of the album and with those extra songs and do a physical edition. I don't know. I don't know. The thing is, I'm very pleased with this album. I think it's I don't know if there are gonna be more volumes from the Super Short Pop Pill series. Um, I think I'm good right now. I think 3 is a good number. I don't know. What do you think? I think 3 is good. City Lights Volume 1, Weekend Volume 2, and this one, Wild Heart Volume 3. 3 together, I think they represent this moment in my life and this almost this moment in time, because Volume 3, I think, is quite universal. It's not about myself, so that's it. That's all. Thank you for listening. I hope you are enjoying the album or the songs you like, and thank you for being there. Thank you if you support my music, and I'm very happy about anytime someone sends me something. I'm listening to this, or I'm watching this, or I've seen. It makes me very happy. And in fact, my album was number one in the indie chart, in the indie iTunes chart in Spain, which is not a lot. I guess it's not that it's not important, but it was cool and exciting to see. So thank you very much. I hope you're well, and I hope we can be all together again. Thank you. Take care. Ciao.